You probably clicked on this video because you are thinking of starting with Enagic Kangen Water. Now, back in 2019, I was exactly where you are right now. I was thinking about joining. I was in contact with Enagic distributors who were completely hyping it up. Or on the other side, if I would look on the internet, there would be people completely shitting on it. So there was not really any nuance available. Nobody that I talked to who had experience, but gave me an honest opinion. So me, as somebody who has done the Enagic business, I'm going to share with you in this video exactly the insights that you would need to know to make a decision if this is going to be the right business for you or not. If you're gonna stay until the end of this video, I will also share my very own experience. If it worked out for me, was it all worth it? And then I really hope that I'm able to give you the right information so that you can make a decision. Okay, before we dive deep into the Enagic business model, let's talk a little bit more about what Kangen Water is and what Enagic is about. Enagic is the company that produces Kangen Water machines. They were founded in 1974 in Japan with a mission to promote health and wellness through their Kangen Water machines, which generate different types of water through the process of ionization. Now that all sounds super promising. Let's just dive a little bit into the scientific side of Kangen Water. Kangen water is created through the process of ionization. This alters the pH levels and the molecular structure of the water. Advocates of Kangen water promote that Kangen water can help you with the hydration, with detoxifying your body, and even slowing down the aging process. Now, is everything about Kangen water true or is it false? We have one side where it's all like science based on how it is working, and then there's like another side where it's not working. What is important to do in this case is just do your own research. While doing so, you can find out on which side you will find yourself. Now, it is important that when you're going to look into Kangen water, Kangen is just a marketing term. The actual term, it is structured water, alkaline ionized water, we have electrolyzed reduced water. I think with these you should get very far. If you want to buy a Kangen water machine, I would always suggest first just try it out. You're on the internet, so you're probably like thinking, hey, is this legit or not? Just see where in your area, your neighborhood, you find a Kangen machine or maybe even an Enagic office where you can just pass by, drop in and just have a glass and see how you like it. If you feel like there's a different in taste, if you feel something different, I think that's the best. And on top of that, I think testimonials are also very helpful. Now let's talk a little bit about the money side of things. Enagic has different models. They have their most basic to like their premium machines, and the price ranges from $2,980 up to $5,980. The way to order a machine is by looking at where is the nearest office. Enagic has offices all around the world. I believe they can ship them anywhere. It's good to note that every machine has a warranty of 5 years, and also the life expectancy of a machine is around 25 years. Now, in order to qualify for the 5-year warranty, they do recommend and suggest that you clean the machine every 2 to 4 weeks with citrus acid. Citrus acid is an acid that you can put into the machine. This is something that you receive when you purchase the machine itself, but it's something that you would have to do every month continuously. So at some point you would need to buy more citrus acid, which is something to take note of because this is going to be an ongoing expense. It's not going to be a lot, but it's something to take note of. In addition, what's recommended to use is electrolysis enhancer. This is some sort of a solution, sort of a salt solution that you will put in your machine, and this will enhance the process of the ionization, where it can actually transform the water into highly alkaline water or into highly acidic water. So that's also something that, of course, a product that you're going to be using, at some point you're going to run out and you're going to have to buy more of it. Another thing that you also have to be aware of is you're going to attach your machine to your faucet. Now, In most cases, you will be able to hook it directly, as you're going to get a kit with different adapters so you can hook it to your faucet. Now, in some cases, it might be possible that it's not going to fit. So just keep in mind that that's a possibility. So maybe you would have to actually get a different type of faucet or even like a different adapter, and that might be possible. It's something that happens all the time. Another thing to take note of, before buying a machine, really check the quality of your water, because this is not a filter, this is a water purifier and essentially a water ionizer. So you really have to have already water that's up to quality standards before you can actually run it through the machine. So if you live in an area where the water is poor, then you might want to consider to get a pre-filter first, or in some cases it's not even possible to run this water because it will destroy the machine. Enagic's marketing business model has definitely raised some eyebrows over the last years, as the company is using a multi-level marketing structure, or as they call it, direct selling, which means that distributors not only earn commissions for direct selling, but also for recruiting. Now, here's the difference. When you are selling directly, basically you find a customer, they're happy with the product, they consume it, done. You get a commission, fair enough, right? When it comes down to recruiting, in this case, it's not really going so much about the machine anymore. Now, when somebody joins as a new distributor, basically you are the upline, they are the downline. Now, if they recruit new members, basically what's happening then, they get a commission, but you also receive a commission. Now they have a machine, but now, hey, now they need to find somebody else to make money. Also, in a market that's going to be oversaturated, if you're going to be the last one who's going to join, who are you going to be selling to, right? So essentially, the last one is going to be screwed. Do you think it's ethical to recruit new distributors? Let me know in the comments why you think it is ethical or not. Okay guys, let me tell you how I started this business. Back in 2019, I was looking for ways of how I could travel more to surf. Now, I found this opportunity online by basically swiping on my phone on Instagram. I find one of the stories that says, find financial freedom and travel more. That's basically all I wanted to have at the time. I joined a platform, an online community where I paid $33 a month. And on this platform, I learned everything about Enagic, about Kangen Water, about health and self-development. And it was this whole pool of like vibrant people and very positive minded, and it was fun. To be honest, like I really enjoyed it because, you know, I was in a time where I was really like into self-development and it was all available and everybody was doing it. We had weekly calls and it was actually a lot of fun. And so, of course, being in a pool of a lot of people who are positive minded but also already doing Enagic, now you're gonna have this whole group effect, so to say. Basically, you're gonna have people who tell like, okay, this is how much I made, this is how much I made, and you're gonna be all hyped up, seriously. And at some point, you're gonna be convinced, and you're like, hey, I believe in this, they can do it, I can do it too. And at some point, I just made the investment. I invested back then in a trifecta. The trifecta is a combination of the K8, the Anespa, and the Ukon. The combination of these three will set you up in a better position on the long term for gaining higher commissions. To be very honest, like in the beginning of the business, I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it at the time, but 2 years after I started, I quit. And these are the reasons why I quit. Number one, what I found to be truth in my Kangen community, there's only a very small portion of people who are actually like, you know, making a substantial amount of money that is going to be actually impactful for their lives. When I looked around, I was like, a lot of people were struggling. And now we come to my second point. This business is way more work than you may think right now. You gotta be good at marketing, diving into your network, creating content, building a website, posting daily on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, emailing, chatting with people in your DMs on Facebook Messenger. You're gonna be joining weekly calls to learn more on how you can do better marketing, building funnels, type forms, and on top of everything, what you have to sacrifice here is your own identity. Because if you're gonna be influencing all over these channels, you're gonna be in it. When I started, I did it on my personal Instagram. There was a lot of good and there was a lot of bad as well. So be ready for that too. You're gonna be seen as the Kangen dude or the Kangen chick. People are gonna know you for that, and it's not always going to be as happy and nice and amazing, because you're gonna have people raising questions, and there's gonna be people who are either jealous, or there's gonna be people who are trying to look out for you. Now, the third one, if I would combine 1 and 2, for those reasons, I quit. Because in my own team, I saw people struggling. Nobody was making commissions, only me. I was like, okay, well, if they're not making commissions and I'm promoting something that is ultimately for gaining financial freedom or freedom to travel and to work from anywhere, then that was not truth for me. And for that reason, I made the decision to quit. But at least I got access to better water.
If you want to be healthy, this is a starter. Drink more water.
Now, should you do it or not? That's totally up to you. I believe that if you want to improve the quality of your water and you're willing to invest what's required to get your hands on one of those machines, you think that's worth it? I think there's not much to lose here, because you will receive great products. If you are doing it for the business side of things, then just be very much aware that it requires a lot of dedication, effort, a marketing brain, and maybe even a network marketing brain to really make this work for you. In my opinion, there are other opportunities that are way more straightforward, that require less of an investment, or not even an investment, that make you money much more consistently than Enagic. Now, do you want to learn more about what those kind of opportunities are? Then make sure to check out this video, because I'm going to be talking about that. Okay guys, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video helped you making a decision. If you like this video, then chuck a like right there and subscribe to my channel for more weekly videos about making money online and working remotely. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.